YouTube's new update is not what you think. And if you watch this whole video, I promise you that it will benefit you. So if you haven't already seen, YouTube added a policy update to their website. And I want you to keep in mind that YouTube did not make any big announcement on any platform talking about this update. They just added this to their YouTube help page. And I'm telling you right now, any major update, YouTube would never just slightly put this on their help page and then not make a big announcement. So people are talking about this paragraph right here. And just to dumb it down for you, it's saying pretty much that you cannot monetize unoriginal or unauthentic content or any mass-produced content. Now, if you want to pause and read this, go for it, but it's literally 2 or 3 sentences. Now, why is this such a big deal, right? It doesn't seem like anything major. Well, there was some crazy public outrage, so here's what happened after that announcement. If I search up July 15th YouTube update on YouTube, let's take a look at these videos 2 days ago. No more monetization. YouTube mass demonetization by Daniel Wang. This one even says most creators will be affected. Biggest update. AI channels get banned. And I'm telling you, I could scroll and scroll and scroll. People are taking this out of context like crazy. And not only are all these YouTube videos out here now, but you got people like big Twitter accounts, Fearbuck. I've seen this on Twitter all the time, this account. Posted YouTube will only pay creators who use their real voice and produce original content starting July 15th. Making reused videos, copied content, lower for uploads, and fully AI generated videos will be ineligible for monetization. Guys, like I said, all of this stuff I just showed you is from this one thing. This up here is talking about like nude content, so irrelevant. Everybody that's saying this stuff is getting this from here. And I want to highlight that this tweet has 7.7 million views and it's only a day old. And I'm estimating after all the posts I've seen on Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, etc., I think that in the past 24 hours, this topic has gone over 1 billion views across all platforms, which is insane to me. Now, please keep watching because I have absolute 100% factual evidence that will debunk everything. And I even want to add in some personal context. People that know me, that know I run YouTube channels, have been texting me. Like people that don't run any channels have been texting me saying, hey, will this affect you? Like this is not just YouTubers seeing this. This is everyone seeing this. It's so public. And YouTube made this announcement in the beginning of July and people were already talking crazy about it. And I've already made a video covering this. But July 9th, which was yesterday, there was this huge outrage. I'm not sure exactly what happened July 9th because it's already been out here for a week. But yesterday, all these big Instagram accounts, Twitter accounts started posting about it. Now, I actually made a video right here saying 37% of channels will be demonetized. And I'll be honest, it was clickbait. If you watch the video, I actually debunk everything, but it was mostly opinion based. But I want to highlight what the comments said here. Now, I've never reviewed comments in a YouTube video and comments don't affect me, but I just want to show you the mass scale of how many people think that this is legit. Now, I want to preface, a lot of the comments talk about my application TubeGen, which creates AI content for you, which I promote because not only do I own it, but I would never put my face, you guys see my face? I would never put my face on something I don't use. Like I use this every single day, but that's irrelevant. Let's look at these comments. This is hilarious. This guy is selling a YouTube automation program and convincing people that it's above and beyond the detection of the new YouTube policy. The sheer scrambling is golden. So he's pretty much saying that I'm trying to sell this program, even though you won't be able to use it coming July 15th, which is just completely not true. Some guy here says, I think you know you're cooked by revealing your secrets. Now you want people to use your service after worrying that your channel is in danger. This guy's pretty much saying that I'm trying to sell this to users before July 15th just to get in a bunch of people just to scam them. I mean, what? But this isn't about me. I really want to show you that just to highlight how many people are like this fear mongering pretty much worked. A lot of people really think that they're getting demonetized now. Now, if we take like this channel, for example, this is one of my students' channels and his channel's making over $1,000 to $2,000 every single day. And it's completely made with AI and TubeGen. Aside from that, this is my own channel that I run that's doing $100 to $200 every day. That's completely made with AI. Here's another one doing $200 a day. Here's another one also doing almost $200 a day. And yes, if I go to settings, you can see this is USD. I'm blurring this channel because it's too new, but as you can see, it's already doing over $1,000 a day. And yes, this is my channel. Like I said, go to settings, you can see it's USD. Like I'll literally highlight over this, press save, and I will refresh the page here. Refreshing, and you can see that this is clearly not a lie. So the reason people think this is because, for example, all of the channels I just showed you were monetized in the last month. So I've added over $30,000 a month to my income with these AI channels in the past month alone because they're so easy to create. Now, every single channel I just showed you was created with my tool TubeGen. And I think this is the best AI creation tool that exists right now. And these channels are really great because if I go to the revenue tab here, for example, this one channel has a $27 RPM because the videos are 2 hours long. So if I'm going to use TubeGen to copy this channel, it's so simple. I'm going to copy his channel link go into TubeGen. And I want to show you this because this is only going to take like a minute or two of the video because of how quick you can make an entire 2-hour long video. You can go to generate title by channel URL, paste in his title, and then it spits out 10 titles here. We could regenerate if we want, but let's just choose why medieval childhood was miserable. Then if you want, you could web search or video context if you need like factual information. For this, we don't. Then all you do is press on the style, create your style. So let's title this boring history. We support 4 languages, English, German, Spanish, French. And then you choose a voice here. And because, you know, my student's actually using TubeGen, he's using this right here, Frederick. So what I like to do is I sort by popular, and then you only need 1 video in here, but you can put, you know, up to 6. I'll just put 2 for this example. And pretty much what this is doing is this is going to read the transcripts of these scripts, and the AI is going to train itself to mimic the exact script structure. Now, I've used this for sleeping channels. I've used this for channels that are like 8-10 minutes long, and I've even used this for shorts, so it can do anything. So let's create the style here. And then once you have the style created, you'll never have to do that again. We got it selected right here. Next thing you want to do is set your word count. So for these videos, we're doing 15,000 words per script. But just for an example, I'm going to do 2,000. And then all you're going to do is just hit the generate button. And once you have your script fully generated, all you do is press generate voiceover. And this script took less than 2 minutes to generate. In 1.5 minutes, the voiceover is already done. And even beyond that, we can press generate images. Now, because this is like a boring history channel, we're going to do the painting style because we want like oil paintings. And like I said here, you have the option to do vertical images if you're doing shorts. So in these type of videos, I normally do 20. So for this example, I'm going to do 10 images. And just like that, all of our images are generated in less than 30 seconds. Now, if you want to, you can regenerate them. You could download them. You can even see which part of the script it's using. And it'd be annoying to time each one of these images out in our video editor. So instead of timing out image 1 from 0 to 339, you can actually just convert these to video. So if we press download videos, you'll see what I mean. And guys, the video conversion is done in less than 15 seconds. Now, if we open this folder, we get all of the images, you get the timestamps as well. But more importantly, we get the videos. And watch how easy it is to just drag these straight into our editing software. And now we have the entire 35-minute video made for us. Only other step is you drag in this voiceover and check it out. It's already perfectly timed. And just by adding a few simple transitions, here's exactly what this is going to look like.
Welcome to the shadowy corridors of medieval Europe.
And this is what people are talking about. It takes less than 15 minutes to make a 2-hour long video. And half of that time is just waiting for the generations, which I could see why people are saying, you know, creating a bunch of channels and me making 30K a month from this stuff is a little bit of like cheating. And I guess that's why they thought YouTube would demonetize it. But you guys got to realize YouTube is a business. They make money from ads, right? The advertisers pay 50% to YouTube and 50% to the creator. So why would YouTube demonetize a bunch of channels? Now, I could talk about the business standpoint for a long time, like the fact that Google is one of the biggest investors in AI on the planet. Like, yeah, let's make these AI voice models and these AI video makers, but you can't use them on our platform. Like, that just doesn't make sense. But whatever, I could talk on and on about why it wouldn't make sense, which I already did in my other video. But now we have YouTube's official response. That's right, YouTube actually responded to this because of the amount of, I guess, backlash or outrage, whatever you want to say. Oh, and I forgot to even mention, there was like news articles made on this saying like exactly what this is going to do. It's going to cut out AI content and stuff like that. Total BS. But for example, on Fearbuck's tweet, YouTube actually had to go and respond saying not exactly to clarify this references a minor update. Minor, guys. Channels using AI to improve their content can still monetize if they follow our policies. Our reuse content policy hasn't changed. And even if you don't feel like that's enough, YouTube today, right? That was yesterday that they replied. They today made an official post, not even a reply, saying, creators, let's clear up some confusion on our new update. It's not a new policy. We're just clarifying our repetitive content policy. That's already against the rules. And if that's still not enough for you, they just a little bit ago, they tweeted again on a reply of somebody's tweet talking about this is just a minor update. So they're trying to reply to as many of these as they can. And now they have this new link attached. So what happens when we press this link? Well, it takes us to Sarah from Team YouTube, an official Google employee, response to creator questions about YPP policies, July 2025. So not only did they reply to a bunch of tweets, they made an official tweet, but they made an official post on their support page, the same place that people found the policy in the first place. So there's a whole lot of yap in here. I'm actually going to link this in the description of the video if you want to read it. But let's just like go over it a little bit. Does this relate to reuse content? No. Just to make that paragraph short for you. Will using AI in my content be a violation of inauthentic content? We welcome creators using AI tools to enhance their storytelling. Channels that use AI in their content remain eligible to monetize. There you go. This paragraph, pause and read this, please. Now, they even gave a few examples. Mass produced means like a channel that uploads narrated stories with only superficial differences between them. meaning pretty much re-uploading the exact same thing over and over and the stories are exactly the same. With this AI content, the scripts are entirely different. Not one paragraph, not one sentence is the same, so that would definitely not apply here. A channel that uploads slideshows that all have the same narration. None of these have the same narration. Every single one of these AI videos has a different AI voiceover. So this is just proof that every channel I'm running will not be affected. And people were saying, you know, if my channels do get demonetized, will I let you know? Of course I would. I'm not going to lie. But I mean, I think this in itself is proof that my channels are just not going to be affected from this. And by the way, these two things are already listed in their monetization policies. So it's not new. They're pretty much just saying that any channels that have slipped through the cracks in the past, they're going to fix. And look, Tuesday, June 17th, Boring Nightmares, you've been accepted to the YPP. Sleepless Crime, congrats, you've been accepted to the YPP. And I could show you like 6 more emails like this. They wouldn't be accepting every single one of my channels. Now, why are creators saying this? Why are there so many gurus talking about this? Number one, it's either to fearmonger you into buying their course. They're pretty much saying, guys, look at all these changes. I've been doing YouTube for 6 years, so buy my course and I'll make sure that you're safe from this update. Total BS. I mean, this is a really common sales tactic. That's a kind of messed up sales tactic. To all the people that are doing this, I'm sure some of you are watching this. Why are you doing that? Just makes you look bad. Next one, fear mongering to eliminate competition. I actually know somebody that makes YouTube videos kind of like I do. And they made a video pretty much saying that all these AI channels are going to get demonetized, but I know personally that they run AI channels and that they're still running them. You would not believe how many people decided to not run these AI channels because of these updates. So anybody who's actually used a tool like TubeGen recently is probably getting a lot of views right now because the competition just lowered itself because people just stopped uploading or stopped making videos like that because it's like, what's the point if you're going to get demonetized, right? And the thing is, this video is probably not going to get that many views, right? It's not going to get 1 billion views. So, you know, you still have a few days to get in before people realize that it's all misinformation if you want to. I'll link a referral code to TubeGen that's going to give you a discount in the description. And like I said, truth about TubeGen, I would never promote something if I didn't use it. I swear on everything, I use it for every single channel that I just showed you. That includes the boring history one that makes over 50 grand a month. It uses TubeGen. And yeah, you want to get a good look at my face. I'm the owner of TubeGen. I am not going to promote it and ruin my reputation. Goodbye.
All right, so I'm currently at my dashboard on smmshiba.com. And do not get confused by the website names. SMM Shiba and SMM Dodge are actually the same website. So all you have to do once you've created yourself an account here is to go on list, click on this category icon, select, and here you want to select something, basically any option that says from with video. So I'm going to choose this one right here, and this should be already fine. 2014, 2017, yeah. Now I'm going to click on buy, confirm, and now you can go onto your product orders and you will see this is pending. All right, the order is now completed. This didn't even take 2 minutes. What you want to do now is you want to copy that ID, and we want to be organized, right? Especially if we have multiple channels, you will not find them again. So make sure to save it somewhere.